What's up? What's up, Greg? What's up, Jason? What's up, Sean? What's up, Travis? Yeah, you got a couple teams, Sean, one or two. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this case open. He definitely has earned it. That is for sure, Travis. That's right, get the Leaf Master in here. John, the Master of Leaf. Yeah, you're really missing out. Sean's getting all the dicks tonight. The JD dicks. For those who are just listening and are not reading the chat. Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, someone finally got the overpriced Rockies. That guy just never replied, Travis, after he said that. Me too, Sean. Me too. Alright. I'll open up some top loaders. That sounds pretty amazing, Greg. It does indeed. We got like hurricane force winds outside right now. It's super awesome. Super fun. Alright, let's get this party started. Got 10 of these bad boys right here. Leaf Vivid. Let's see what awaits in this case. I'm excited to see what we get. I am excited. Everybody's in such a generous mood tonight. I love it. See, this box cutter is too sharp. It's actually just cutting the box. All right, box number 1. Heck yeah. Ooh. 1 of 1 on the back. I did not see who it was. I think it was a dual auto, but I tried to flip it real fast. All right, we're starting off with a Wehiwe Alloy, which is we're starting off with the laser box that has all 1 of 1s. Very first box is the laser box. Yeah, that is sad. That definitely is sad, Sean. R.I.P. to a legend. This is non-team. Our first 1 of 1 laser. Our next one. Christian Scott to the Mets. Christian Scott on the 1 of 1 laser. Going to the Mets. All right. Auto. Dean Moss. Dean Moss on the Power Brokers. 1 of 1. Dean Moss. This whole box will be 1 of 1. In case you guys forgot from the last time. I don't know if these are every case or not. But we have gotten 2 cases with these boxes. And I'm pulling up the checklist right now so I can see who Dean Moss is for. Dean Moss. It's going to take me longer to look it up than anything. Maybe Royals. Let's see. Nope. I don't know on Dean Moss. I'll have to figure that one out. But that is a 1 of 1. Dean Moss. All right, our next one. Yilber Diaz. Yilber. On the Dazzling Performers. 1 of 1 on the Yilber. I want to say that's Diamondbacks, maybe? Where's the D's? It is. Yilber is Diamondbacks. There you go, Sean. Not a Dix, but it is a Yilber. 1 of 1. We'll put at least one 1 of 1 up here, right? Next one. Jonah Tong. Well, I'm pretty sure is Mets on the Jonah Tong. It also 1 of 1 laser. Jonah Tong to the Mets. Next one is Technicolor. Alfredo Sena. Alfredo Sena may be non-team. I'm guessing. Alfredo Sena. I would assume is non-team. I could be wrong. That would be my guess. One of 1. All right, and our last 1 of 1 is a dual auto to the non-team spot for sure. Caleb Presley and Jersey Jerry. Caleb Presley, Jersey Jerry, 1 of 1. That is pretty cool. That is a cool card. Caleb Presley. So that for sure is going up here. Very nice. I like it. That is a cool card. Yeah, that was me talking. You are doing good so far, Sean, for sure. All right. So first box was the hot box. See what the second box, what lies in the second box. Box number 2. It just cuts right through it. It's hilarious. Oh, we got a triple auto on the back. Our first triple auto. All right, we got Malcolm Moore, which is Rangers, 1 of 6. 1 of 6 to the Rangers. We got Jeremy Rodriguez, which is 3 of 9 to the Mets. 3 of 9 to the Mets. On the lava, first auto out of this box, Drake Baldwin. Going to the Braves. 3 of 3. 3 of 3, Drake Baldwin. Yeah, I couldn't tell who the triple auto was, Sean, but we will see. Got one for Travis. Next one is going to the Yankees. Bryce Cunningham. On the 4 of 9. 4 of 9, Bryce Cunningham. Going to the Yankees. Next one is Brady Ebel, which is non-team. I do know that one. Dazzling Performers. It is 3 of 10. 3 of 10 to the non-team spot. Brady Ebel, Dazzling Performers. Then going to the Cubs. Jefferson Rojas. 3 of 8. 3 of 8. Jefferson Rojas. To the Cubbies. And our triple auto, if I can talk, is going to the Guardians. How about Travis Bazzana, Jacob Cozart, and Braylon Doughty? All from Bowman Draft. Tim is here. What's up, Tim? I will not let you down. When have I ever did that? You know I never let you down. Never. Travis Bazzana, Doughty, and Cozart on the Guardians triple auto. That is pretty cool, too. Another cool card. So far, you've got exactly 0 cards, Tim. And we're on box number 3. Trace. Hey, there you go. Non-auto, but it is a card. You're not getting skunked. Hey, you got one on the back, too. Spoiler alert. That one is an auto. Orioles on the front and the back. All right, we got Kobe Mayo. And it is a Kobe Mayo 1 of 1. 1 of 1 lava. Does Sean have the Guardians? That's what he just asked. The Guardians, you do have the Guardians, Sean. You do, in fact, have them. What's up, Matt? Kobe Mayo 1 of 1. It has to go up here for at least a minute because it's a 1 of 1. Those are the rules. Carter Johnson, who I think is Marlins 3 of 3. 3 of 3. No Pete Rose or Ellie. You haven't saw one, huh? I guess we got to change that today. PJ Morlando. PJ Morlando. 1 of 8. 1 of 8. I think PJ is non-team. I'll have to double check that one. Yeah, we got a Bazzana triple auto with 2 other Guardians. We got a Caleb Presley auto. You know, the podcast dude with Jersey Jerry. Originally of Barstool. I don't know if they still work for them or not. Next one is for sure non-team. Plays for South Carolina. Ethan Petrie, 5 of 6. Ethan Petrie, 5 of 6. You daggone right you did, Tim. And he's good. Petrie's good. Next one. Caleb Durbin, which may also be non-team. I don't know for sure. 9 of 10. 9 of 10. Caleb Durbin. Next one is for sure non-team. Rock Chalowski on the Power Brokers auto. 2 of 10. 2 of 10. And the next one is also going to the Orioles. Samuel Bazzana. 4 of 5. 4 of 5. And you're officially in the green, Tim, easily, with those 2 cards. All right, box number 4. Let's fix that glare a little. There we go. So we gotta get a Pete Rose or an Ellie. Those are the rules. I haven't watched a lot of these be open. Or watched other people open them, rather. To see how hard that is. That's right, we set the bar really high. We're never going to top it again. Alright, box number 4. Oh, it's a quadruple auto. Quad auto on the back. Sean, you're always in the green, buddy. You should know that. You're never in the red. All right. Colt Emerson. 2 of 7. 2 of 7. You may be after this quad auto on the back. Colt Emerson is the Mariners. Next one. Anybody ever heard of this dude? Mike Schmidt. 2 of 8. 2 of 8. He must be an up-and-coming prospect. John is the green man. That's what I'll say. Couldn't think of anything funny to say. All right, next one going to the Marlins. Noble Meyer, 2 of 5. 2 of 5. Noble Meyer, 2 of 5. To the Marlins. Next one, to the Orioles again. Kobe Mayo. This time it's an auto. 4 of 6. 4 of 6. Kobe Mayo. That's right. Kobe Mayo. That's two autos, Tim. You should buy a lottery ticket. For sure. All right, next one is going to the Yankees. Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones. That's the first Spencer Jones auto we've pulled out of here. 2 of 7. Out of 2 cases. Spencer Jones. 2 of 7. Gotta put Spencer up here. Next one. Jonathan Santucci. 2 of 3. 2 of 3. I don't know this one off the top of my head. I feel like I should. Because I've definitely saw his Bowman cards. But I don't remember. He's definitely in Bowman draft. Santucci. And our quad auto is going to the non-team spot. It is all college players. Jace Lafiolette, Cam Canarella, Tyler Brimner, Devin Taylor. Jace Lafiolette plays for Texas A&M. It's funny, they got the pictures mixed up. Look. That's Jace, he should be up here. And that's Cam, he should be down here. That is hilarious. An Eddie Murray auto would also be sick. But a quad college auto, 2 of 8. 2 of 8. That is pretty cool. Alright, Spencer Jones. That was short-lived. Alright, that's definitely non-team. Let's see if you do, in fact, have them. Sean. You do also have the Yankees. That is correct. Alright, box number 5. You got a Drake Baldwin auto, Travis. You did miss that. We got all kinds of wild stuff while you were gone. All kinds. Is that another? That is not. That's just a solo auto on the back. All right, starting off with the Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. That's right. 6 of 6 Nolan Ryan. All right, Cam Canarella. He always misses that, Matt. Cam Canarella is 4 of 6. All right, next one, Monster Milam. Monster Milam, which is also non-team. He plays for LSU. 1 of 9. And he is, in fact, tiny, which is why I'm assuming they call him Monster. Monster Milam. All right, we got one of the pop art autos. These are sweet. I really like these. We only got one of these in the last case. This one is Jacob Wilson, who just hit a bomb the other day, going to the A's. Hit his first MLB home run. Yeah, the Nolan Ryan would have been sick with an auto. But Jacob Wilson, 1 of 10, going to the A's. And Greg is on the board. The pop art auto. That's maybe my favorite one. We also have never got one of these. It looks like a super fractor, so it's got to be a 1-on-1. See that? Drew Burress, which I'm pretty sure is non-team. It is, in fact, a 1 of 1. I'm going to double check that. Yeah, I like the pop art cards. It's just a cool card. Glowing Review. 1 of 1. First one of these cards that we have pulled. I'm pretty sure he's non-team. Let's verify that. The writing is so tiny. He is. Non-team. Another one for you, Sean. All right, going to the Nationals. Seaver King. 1 of 9. 1 of 9. Which I think you also had the Nationals, didn't you? You did. Sean's going to have like literally 30 autos. Seaver King. Another good name. And then the last card out of that box, Emmanuel Rodriguez, going to the Twins. 6 of 7. Got an Emmanuel Rodriguez last case, too. 6 of 7, Emmanuel Rodriguez. All right, and that was the halfway point. On to box number 6. John got an auto. Hey, there's a cool one on the back. I think you got the one on the back, Greg. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look it up right now because it looks sweet. You do. All right. Seth Hernandez, which I think is non-team. 4 of 5. Seth Hernandez. Another Drew Burris. 8 of 8. 8 of 8. Yeah, we're building that anticipation. We're building it up. I don't think it's a card we've got yet. Either, like the exact card. Carter Johnson, who again, that's 2 of 3. I think is Marlins, but I'll have to double check. Carter Johnson. Next one is going to the Giants. Landon Roop. Landon Roop. 1 of 3. 1 of 3. The Reds have not been doing very well in real life or in Leaf Vivid. That is in fact true. What's up, Tony? Yeah, we need another Orioles. All right, going to the Rockies. Brody Brick. 1 of 3. 1 of 3. To the Rockies on the Brody Brick. Next one. Kiter Montero. 1 of 8. 1 of 8. On the Kiter Montero. Any big Phillies yet? I don't think so. There was a Schmidt numbered card, but it was not auto. That's right. That's why the Rockies were so expensive for Brody Brick. And this is the card I was talking about. Imagination. Robin Yount. Four of 10. 4 of 10. Robin Yount. 4 of 10. That is a sick card. And the NL Central has not been doing very well until this card, for sure. All right, which card am I going to take now? Sorry, Kobe Maya. But this is sweet. There's still 4 boxes yet left. Still 4 boxes. I can get a Cardinal and a... You're saying that now, and then we're going to get an Albert Pujols auto, which would be insane, too. But probably honestly highly unlikely. But you never know. Loud. All right, box number 7. Yeah, box number 7. I'll tell you what, we've got a bunch of Kiter Montero. That is for sure. Oh, one on the back is a cool one too. All right, Kiter Montero, 10 of 10. 10 of 10. On the Kiter. Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux. 5 of 9. 5 of 9. Another prospect I've never heard of, up and coming. I'm sorry, Tim. I knew that was going to make you sad when I did it. I'm sorry. Next one going to the Brewers. Cooper Pratt. 1 of 7. And that is a good looking card too. I like it. Cooper Pratt, 1 of 7. Next one, going to the Rockies. Jared Thomas, 5 of 7. 5 of 7. That's right. I'll watch my back, okay? Jared Thomas, 5 of 7. Next one, Kyle DeBarge. Who I'm pretty sure is Twins. You'd think Rockies, but I'm pretty sure that's Twins. 5 of 9. 5 of 9. Kyle DeBarge. That would be epic. Haven't got any of his cards yet either, and he's got major hype. Next one, Luke Dickerson. 9 of 9 on the Luke. I think he is non-team. And the last one in this box is going to the Red Sox, who had a lot of hype and made it the opening day roster. Christian Campbell. I don't think he's did anything much yet. 5 of 5. 5 of 5. That's right, no Dicks, but we did get a Dickerson. So, next best thing. Christian Campbell, 5 of 5. Who I believe is playing second base for the Red Sox. Christian Campbell. And, yeah, I'm bumping. Putting him up there. Because, why not? Alright, box number 8. Still looking for the elusive Cardinals and Reds. And I don't know what else that we haven't hit yet. Non-team has 1 million cards. We still got time, that's right. He signed a big contract today for $60 million. Nice. Didn't know that. That's good to know, Tony. So they have faith, huh? 8 years, $60 million. Hey, there's the Skeens. Not an auto. That might be our first Pirates card, too. Oh my, Greg, you spoke it into existence. Spoiler alert. And I don't even know how to say his name. Guess we'll just have to call him the Messiah. That's right. That's what that's the I came up with that all in all. Paul Skeens, 10 of 10. Trent Caraway, who is non-team for sure. Plays for Oregon State, 1 of 4. 1 of 4. Next one, Gavin Grovic, who I think is also non-team. 8 of 9. 8 of 9 on the Gavin. Next one is going to the Mets. Carson Bench. Carson Bench. 1 of 3. 1 of 3 on the Carson. Going to the Mets. Next one is non-team for the millionth time. Hey, we got a Cardinal coming up. We do, in fact, have a Cardinal, and I bet you can guess who it's going to be. Somebody guess who the Cardinal's going to be. I guarantee you can guess it. It is an auto. But this Daniel Cuvée plays for Miami. Are they still beating the Dodgers, Travis? It was 5-0. All right, our Cardinals auto. You, sir, are correct. Victor Scott. 5 of 10. 5 of 10. I knew you could guess it. I knew you would guess it. Victor Scott. You must have an immaculate Victor Scott collection. Brett. Victor Scott. Now we need a Reds for sure. But first, we got a 1 of 1. Looks like a superfractor, which makes it even cooler. Jesus Mate. 5-3 through 7. All right. Jesus Mate. 1 of 1. There he is. This dude will definitely be probably in Bowman Chrome, I would assume. I don't know if he'll be in regular Bowman or not. But whatever he's in, he will be the biggest chase in whichever Bowman he's in. And his autos will sell for $1 bazillion. You guys wait and see. Jesus Mate. 1 of 1. That is sick. That has to go right in the middle. Sorry, Caleb Presley. Padres and Astros, too. James is here. All right, James, we got you. Need some Leo DeVries, Ethan Salas, Fernando Tatis. I'm pretty sure they all three have autos. Jackson Merrill, maybe? He might have an auto, too. I can't remember if he does or not. He did in Panini Prospect Edition, but he may not in this. Astros have a Nolan Ryan auto, I'm pretty sure, too. All right. So, Astros, Padres, Reds. We got 2 boxes to get them something. We do have an Astro on top. It's not an auto. But it is. We got a dual auto on the back, too. All right. Walker Janek. Walker Janek. 1 of 5. 1 of 5. Who is Astros? He will be one of the... When regular Bowman comes out, usually in May, he'll be one of the dudes, one of the chases. Malcolm Moore, Walker Janek, Charlie Condon will probably be the 3 biggest chases, would be my guess. Janek. And we got a red, too. Oh, yeah, the Orioles, too. I'm sorry. We're going to have 2 reds in a row. We got a Johnny Bench, not an auto, but 4 of 10, Johnny Bench. Followed by, not the red you want, but the red you got. Mike Sirota. We got a printing plate in here, too. Mike Sirota. 6 of 6. 6 of 6. Mike Sirota. All right, next one I think is non-team. The printing plate is a pretty good name too. Dean Moss, 3 of 3. 3 of 3. Dean Moss. All right, printing plate, 1 of 1 auto. Brady House. Brady House. Going to the Nationals on the printing plate auto. Brady House. That is pretty sweet. Yeah, I understand the feeling for sure, Brett. Nobody wants to get skunked. At least get something. Brady House, 1 of 1. That's a sweet card. All right. Next one. Caleb Lamavita. He may be non-team, but he may also actually not be. I don't remember. Caleb Lamavita. Next one may have to be a random. I'm actually going to have to look it up. It's a dual auto between Gary Gill-Hill and Santiago Suarez. They may both be Rays, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to look at that. Gary Gill-Hill and Santiago Suarez. 1 of 2. 1 of 2. Pitcher autos. We got 1 box left. Let's look this one up really fast. This is probably Rays, but it may not be. It may be Rays and somebody else. Let's see. It is Rays. They are both Rays. So we don't have to cut the card in half. Thanks, Greg. We do not have to cut it in half. All right, down to our last box. We got a lot riding on this box. If you haven't hit any cards, I hope you do in this one. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'll try to make it up to you in some form or fashion. If you hit a 0. All right, last box. Bobby Witt would also be sweet. Very true. All right, starting off with an AJ Garcia. 5 of 5. 5 of 5. Which I'm pretty sure is non-team. $20 is $20, okay? Just think, you could have got like a 20-piece McNugget. You know, large fry. Griffin Burkholder, 1 of 6 to the Phillies. But instead, you got Samuel Basseo and Kobe Mayo. And that rhymed, too. That's better than any 20-piece McNugget meal with a large Coke. All right. Braylon Doughty, which is Guardians, 7 of 9. 7 of 9. But a 20-piece McNugget, I'm not going to lie, sounds pretty good right now. All right, next one. Henry Lalani, 6 of 10. 6 of 10. I knew Travis was going to make it about dicks in some way. D-I-X, those kind of dicks. J.D. Dicks. He can't help himself. Henry Lalani, the player. All right, Trey Phelps. Trey Phelps, which is non-team, 3 of 4. 3 of 4. Unfortunately, it appears our last box may be our most boring box of all the boxes. Because the next 2 autos are not that cool. All right, Alejandro Rosario. Alejandro Rosario, 2 of 5. 2 of 5. No problem, Sean. The last one isn't terrible. He could turn out to be pretty good. He's got some hype. It's going to the Dodgers. Yasway DePaula. Yasway DePaula. 4 of 8. 4 of 8. And again, no Ellie auto. No Padres autos. I'm sorry, James. Like I said, I'll make it up to you guys. Don't you worry. Yasway DePaula. And that does us, guys. I will do a recap. I'll do a recap of all of our autos. How about that? Maybe our 1 of 1s as well. That needs to go over there. All of our autos and 1 of 1s. We'll just go through it. It won't take that long. All right. Our non-autos, all these are numbered to different things. Burkholder, AJ Garcia, Johnny Bench, Walker Janik, Trent Carraway, Paul Skeens, Greg Maddux. Appreciate you, Greg. Kyder Montero, Drew Burress, Seth Hernandez, Cam Canarella, Nolan Ryan, Kobe Mayo, which is a 1 of 1, Mike Schmidt, Colt Emerson, Carter Johnson, Jeremy Rodriguez, Malcolm Moore, Christian Scott, 1 of 1, and Wahiwe Aloy, also 1 of 1. All right, our autos not on the stands. We got a Christian Campbell to the Red Sox out of 5. Yasway DePaula, Alejandro Rosario, Trey Phelps, Henry Lalani, Braylon Doughty, dual auto, Gary Gilhill, Santiago Suarez, which was Rays, Caleb Lamavita, Brady House, 1 of 1 printing plate auto. I like that one. To the Nationals. Dean Moss, Mike Sirota to the Reds, Victor Scott, Cardinals. Daniel Cuvée, Carson Binge, Mets. Graham Grahovic, Drake Baldwin. To the Atlanta Braves. Luke Dickerson, Kyle DeBarge, Jared Thomas, Cooper Pratt, Kobe Mayo, Kyder Montero, Brody Brick, Landon Roop, Carter Johnson, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Seaver King to the Nationals, another good name, Drew Burress, 1 of 1, Superfractor, Baseo to the Orioles, Monster Milam, Spencer Jones to the Yankees, Santucci, Noble Meyer Marlins, Gilbert Diaz. We got Rock Chalowski, Caleb Durbin, Ethan Petrie, PJ Morlando, Jefferson Rojas, Cubs, Brady Ebel, Bryce Cunningham, Alfredo Sena, Jonah Tong, Dean Moss. Then up here on the stands, we had a quad auto. All college players, Jace Lafayette, Cam Canarella, Tyler Brimner, Devin Taylor, which was out of 8. We had a triple auto. Bazzana, Doughty, Cozart to the Guardians, 1 of 8. We had Jacob Wilson, Pop Art. These are only 1 per case, so I guess you could say it is a case hit. 1 of 10 to the A's. Robin Yount to the Brew Crew. 4 of 10. Sweet card. Caleb Presley and Jersey Jerry. 1 of 1. Dual auto. Non-team. And then we had the wannabe superfractor, Jesus Mate. To the Brew Crew. If you don't know his name, you will soon. Do not worry. Jesus Mate. And that does us, guys. What's next is, have you guys saw, I know you guys are just thinking, man, I want to do some more Series 1 because we haven't did enough. Well, I got a couple of the celebration boxes, so we'll do that next. Because I know you guys are not burnt out on Series 1 at all. But we got some of that. We got a couple different things we can do a mixer with. I got some Onyx, which is kind of random, but got some of that on the way. And then, we got Topps Chrome Black and regular Topps Heritage, but it's not till the end of the month. And then in between that, I don't know, we'll figure something out. Yeah, we're going to do this. Yeah, see? Good, I'm glad you guys are excited. I was hoping everybody wouldn't be burnt out, but I got a couple of those. Probably do a 5-box break and then do some in a mixer, something like that. But anyway, I'll post that tomorrow. Until the next one, guys, I'm out of here. Appreciate you all. If you're getting the storm right now, stay safe out there, guys. But until the next one, I'm out of here. See ya.